What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? What's going on? What up, No Name? What up, Pink? Appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate it. Figured we'd throw together some tech talk. What up, Guavo? What's up? What's up? Hope all is well. So I figured I'd come on, do an hour-long stream or so, hour and a half. If anybody's got any nerd questions, things like that, want to ask questions about their computer or whatever, come on in and ask. Ain't gonna hurt. Ain't gonna hurt. What up, No Name? Figure we throw some music in the background. Bring it up just a little bit. But this one's kind of just throwing it out here to, save you $100 before you take it to the squad. Yeah, Python. Yeah, it's a fun little scripting program. Yeah, No Name. But yeah. What up, police to police? How are you, sir? Midwest, what's going on, man? What's going on? Yeah, so like I said, I was just throwing this thing up and give everybody an opportunity to, if you had any more questions, throw them in, and go from there. Yeah. Oh, I don't have any clue why they get triggered so easily on it. So, Yeah. Yeah. What's up, everybody? I'm just bouncing around, jumping around, doing all kinds of fucking around. But I wanted to bring it to everybody's attention while I'm got y'all's full undivided attention. Don't I? Y'all are listening correct, aren't you? I feel that you're listening to the vibrations that are coming out of my fucking blowhole. So, if you guys are out there recording, right, and using the YouTube app, right, it's good shit. Right, it's good shit, but I need you guys to think about a program called IRL Pro. Okay? IRL Pro. That's I as in Indigo, R as in Romeo, L as in Lima, P as in Papa, R as in Romeo, O as in Oscar. What up, Romney? What up? I see people jumping in and out and bouncing in and out. You should have the ability to turn yourself on and off. You guys that are jumping in the background. Wanted to do a little bit of a show here, give you guys an opportunity to throw some chat questions if y'all had some nerd questions that you wanted to ask about, right? And then throw down some information about why I talk about IRL Pro. Okay? And IRL Pro gives you the ability to stream. You know, it's usually set up to, I can see you bouncing in and out. But not let you turn yourself on, auto? Did that work? Were you trying to do that? Can you hear me? I don't think he can hear me. Well, I'll leave him down in the corner until he does. But the thing about IRL Pro, right, is you can hit the power button and lock your shit, and it'll still record and it'll still stream. Right? So it's that kind of cool shit, right? That gives you things. That is it, Rick. I guess I could be not be an asshole and actually show the website, you know. Right. And EJ, like I said, anytime he's showing his camera, I don't know that we want to do that. I mean, oh my gosh. Well, y'all missed out on it. He's not showing his camera anymore. Can you hear me? I can hear you. I don't see any microphone on your shit there, Otto. We speak English. Okay. So, IRL Pro allows you to stream while your phone is locked. Okay? It's an Android app. Right? Otto, no audio from you, brother. No microphone. What's up, Chuck? If I didn't say hi to your ass. The other nice thing about IRL Pro, right, is you can do your fucking web overlay. So, like, if somebody wants to send you a TTS, yeah, now I see your audio. Now I see that you have a mic there, dude. Is it working? Don't hear anything. I'm gonna try it again. Right? If you want to come on up on the panel, there's the link. Chuck's got some great experience with it, right? You know, Chuck and I both have gone through some crazy shit together with it. All right, let's try it again.
Hi.
Well, fucking A, we got audio this time.
All right, you got Otto's audio.
Oh,
You're in
fuck.
trouble now.
Right? I know.
This just in. Friends and Code has been demonetized.
For a long time now. And then he hits the wrong button and leaves. All right, so. Yeah, like I said, that link will get you into the panel that I'm running. If you want to come up and bullshit, ask questions, fuck around, maybe talk to some professionals that I'm not saying that I am. I mean, some professionals that have used it. But you know, the thing is that the YouTube app itself does not truly support you well enough to be doing live streams with. I don't like this. Right? That little icon is what it looks like. Right? All of your configurations and stuff on the screen, you know, is so much easier to use than trying to screw around with the YouTube app itself. Right, same here. You know, freaking Midwest Accountability's got many truck miles with it. Right? So you guys, you know, you're missing out if you haven't at least taken it around the block. It's going to be a little bit of effort to set it up, but you know, you reach out here, I'll help you out, do what I can. Anybody out there in the world got any nerd questions while Otto figures out his phone or whatever he's doing? John Denicola, how are you, sir? Another little tidbit. Is openshot.org. Right? 100% free. Right? 100% free. Works on, what is Helm? Bro, I promise you ain't fixing to go up to motherfucking Best Buy and ask them what Helm is. But since you want to try to throw me on the spot like that, right? Helm is a configuration file to set up Kubernetes, right? You know, and if you want, here we'll go ask our gods GPT, right? We'll use that big 4.5 one that costs a lot of money, right? What is Helm in Kubernetes? Chevy, what's going on, man? How are you? Northern Corruption Monitor, what's going on, brother? Thank you for coming in. Why is it doing that to my chat? Did I miss anybody? I haven't missed anybody. Great. Helm is a powerful package manager used in Kubernetes, designed to simplify the deployment, management, and versioning of Kubernetes applications. It streamlines the process of managing complex applications by grouping related Kubernetes resources, such as deployment services, ingress configurations, and secrets, into reusable packages known as charts. Right? So, you know, it's those kind of things, right? Not gonna ask that at Best Buy, right? You're not gonna ask that from the Geek Squad, right? But you know. So I don't have an answer on that one, Northern. I do know that he's back in Colorado, and I'd have to find on one of my older streams. I have the information. I just don't remember which one it is. It'll take me a minute. I have to find it. Joko still manages this channel. Right. Alright, so OpenShot Video Editor, it's a free application you can download in Windows, Linux, Mac, whatever, doesn't care. Alright, where do they have? Right, and if you really want to, you can build it yourself, change it however you want, add the things that you want, right? So again, I'm going to throw it out there to you guys. Do y'all have any questions? Do y'all have any nerd shit to want to talk about? All right, let's try it again. Hello? I think I hear something. Hello? Maybe I don't hear something. Knock, knock.
Yeah,
Hello?
I don't know what's going on, buddy.
That's some fun shit. I just figured you hit your back button, that's all.
No, I'm losing cell service.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Blowing too hard?
I mean, it's not a delightful day outside, but
I mean,
I've definitely been blown harder.
and lost less. And there he goes again. Got blown right off the face. Right off the face of the live stream. Right? Here. Hang on. What can you do with the Raspberry Pi? I think it's a better question to ask what you can't do with the Raspberry Pi, right? You know, because there's a lot of things you can actually do with the Raspberry Pi. You can set it up as a fucking Pi hole, right? Which is interesting things, right? Let's just go to the source of the information, right? So we'll start off with what is a Raspberry Pi. Raspberry Pi is a ARM-based computer, right? It has a network card, it has a video output, it has USB, it has pins that'll allow you to attach other shit to it, called hats. It's got connections like your laptop does to have cameras connected to it, right? And it didn't do it in the page I wanted it to. right? And so with the Raspberry Pis and whatnots, right? You can literally have your own little computer, with the Raspberry 5. They've got a lot of more memory on it, which helps a lot of fun stuff, like being able to run full applications on it, not having to write, simplified Python and stuff like that. Well, you never really had to write simplified. You just had to be more conscious of your memory use. Right. You can use them as security cameras. You can use them as control boards for your home automation. You can use them for control boards to run your little RC car around, drive a tank, right? Have an automated turret that turns left and right. I mean, it gets pretty ridiculous when you can actually do it these things. Right? Looks like we got a visitor. And fell out. Try it again. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can.
It keeps kicking me off too. So it's Restream. It's not Otto's problem.
Oh, come on now. Restream the great and grandiose. Never failed. So Romney and there went Chuck. Yeah, gotta love fucking Restream, yeah. Gotta love. Fucking Chuck, just get the fuck out. Restream says. Okay, so why does it sometimes spike the memory? Okay. One of the things that you have to look at, yeah, see, you're just hitting the back button. Quit hitting the back button, it'll be all right.
I ain't hitting nothing.
So, to answer the question, YouTube's web pages have memory leaks as far as the chat. The longer that you're in there with that, the further that thing scrolls back up, right? So it's constantly growing, right? And if you're an asshole like me and you got like 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 tabs open doing the same fucking thing, looking at multiple YouTube channels, right, that have more than 100,000 or 300 people watching them at the same time, it doesn't take long to spike that memory. Doesn't take long at all. The other crazy thing about it that I've been seeing with like Firefox and ad blocks, right, is the damn thing will. Oh, yeah, they're definitely having some problems over here on the letting the cell phone connection stay connected. But yeah, that can definitely spike it, right? Because you have all these connections bringing in all this damn data, right? All this text data, and then it's just growing at, it's growing by however fast the chat's talking on each one of the channels that you're messing with. Right? But like I said, I've had it where the chat doesn't show up. I've had it where you hit play on the screen, right? And it goes away. So I don't know what the hell's the deal with Restream, but I mean, what the fuck, guys? I try to have people up on here. I give you money every month, and then when I decide to actually use this fucking thing, my guests can't stay on it. I don't know that it's got to get a larger system, Rami. Right? Sometimes you just got to close Firefox and reopen it. The other thing is if you've not heard, there's an alternative to Firefox that uses the Firefox engine, right? Zen, I think it's zen.org. Right. Right. This Zen browser app, right? So for the iPhone, it's called Lyrics Broadcaster. All right. What's up, Jenny? How are you? How are you, ma'am? How are you? Appreciate you coming in. How are you, man? Appreciate you swinging by. So it's Lyrics Broadcaster. You can get it from South William.
Seems to be keeping me up now.
So far, so good.
I closed out everything on my phone. I restarted my phone, and boom, now it's okay.
I think they were.
And I'm on Android.
I think they were having.
See, I told you it was restreamed.
Mm-hmm. No, I completely. You know, I'm connected in on the computer, and you guys are coming in on phone. You know, Restream. The panels on Restream have never really been that great. Four Corners, what's going on, my friend? And Cap. Right. So, Lyrics Broadcaster is what it's called for the iPhone version. Okay, so we're going to play musical chairs with everybody. We're going to have Chuck, then we're going to have Otto, and then we'll have Otto, and then we'll have Chuck. And right now, Otto can't talk because it doesn't seem to see his audio. Right? But we're going to play musical chairs since Restream wants to play fun. Right? You know, I'm just saying. All right, so we got two people up here at the same time. Let's see how we're And there it went again. It's crashing, 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 crashing is what the web page is doing. Yeah, so, you know, it makes me want to go over and use some other product. Because all these people are not having so many troubles on Restream. I mean, on StreamYards. Might have to take my money over there. You guys would actually, people at Restream would actually love for me to disconnect my account. I mean, I've got a grandfather account on these fuckers, and you know, got quite a few more amenities that they give out than they give out now. Yeah. So, yes, I am doing tech support. I am answering questions about nerd shit that you would normally try to pay somebody to tell you a bunch of bullshit that's probably not going to lead you to the path of happiness or the path of resolve for the issue that you were driving, right? I also want to bring shit to your attention that, you know, using the iPhone YouTube app itself or any of these other apps to stream with, right? They come with inherent issues, right? You know, if you gotta get your phone, they can stop the stream, they can delete the stream, right? If you're using third-party streaming softwares, you know, like the IRL Pro or this Lyrics Broadcaster, right? It gives you options to, you know, you can stream to certain platforms with it, you can stream to other platforms, right? You can stream to YouTube, right? And have a whole bunch of you can have different types of connections to YouTube. You can have different types of connections to all of these wonderful streaming sites. Right. Speaking of which, I'm going to do some shameless plugging. We're actually implementing a multi-stream where you use like this program, IRL Pro. You stream it to us, right? If you're in one of the states that we can do facial recognition, we'll do it. If we're not, we'll ask you to do other analytics on your video, and see what we can extract from the video, right? If not, you can just use this as a restreaming service. We'll send it out to wherever you want to go. NCAP architecture watch. I thought it was going to be NCAP. Well, I mean, it always turns out with the SWAT, so I mean, never mind. I'm just going to let it die. Just to let everybody know, this is only going to be a 90-minute show. We are at our first 30-minute mark, 32-minute mark, right? So, and if people like this, we'll do it some more, right? Probably shove you guys over to the police records channel, so we can build some watch time and build some movement over there, right? If you haven't been to, I can't imagine if you guys in the fucking chat don't know who Otto the Watchdog is, right? If you haven't looked at his channel in a minute, I highly recommend you go unsubscribe from him and resubscribe and reset the bell. A few more things are starting to show, newer things are starting to show up on his site and on his channel. So, definitely go check that shit out. What else we got? Yeah. Hope everybody is having as good a Saturday as they can be. We're gonna play musical chairs again with people in the grandstands. Let me get back over here. Click, 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 bam! Hello, caller, you're on the air. Yeah, Otto, there is like no audio from you on me if I'm trying. It's whatever on this side. I just went up and playing the game with the Road. I'm not at liberty to answer questions. Okay, I'm not at liberty to answer questions. Right, but if I was reading writing on the wall and it crashed again, restream. Please consolidate your feces. Right. All right, so I did a fucking ticket on it. Say, hey, by the way, sci-fi, what's going on? What's going on? So, again, we're just chilling for a little bit. I'm here to answer any kind of like nerd questions you may have. If you're playing with the project on the Raspberry Pi and wanting a new browser for your computer, you need, I don't know, something that I'm having troubles with this. And we're playing the game again. No, we're not. Yes, we are. No, we're not. Yes, we are. Right, and so, like I said, I'm just wanted to throw up a live, give you guys an opportunity to, guys and gals out there, to have a place you can come ask a question, get an honest answer and not have some jackass looking for $1 for the answer. Right. I appreciate everybody taking time out of their day to come tickle the thumbs up on my channel. I appreciate it. Coming and playing the algorithm bullshit for me. So nice of everybody. We're going to be doing this for another hour and 22 minutes. And like I said, there's a lot of different things out there that can give you that you can use for options. One of the greatest things about, wow, that's good shit. Wonderful. Seems that I'm actually getting tech support from a lovely person on the backside of Restream. I want to shoot a shout out to her for saying that I see you're actively streaming, so I don't want to disturb or bombard you with questions, but we'd love to investigate this a bit more. Right? It's simple bedside manners to say, hey. And I was like, hit me up, no worries. I just wanted to let y'all know I was seeing issues. Yeah. Sorry, I'm typing away to the tech support real quick. Let me tell them what's going on here. We'll add a couple more minutes to the stream for this interruption. You know what I mean? Oh. Alrighty. Tag, what's going on? I appreciate you coming in. Alright. Yeah, I did. Trying to get back to some of the roots, Jenny. Right. Tag, I appreciate you coming in. Appreciate it. We're, like I said, I'm having a little chat with Restream support team. And yeah, they've been really wonderful. So, I mean, even though we're having issues with the site, I appreciate the bedside manners of this tech support representative. This isn't her first go around. I can tell. Maybe not so much with. She just has a bedside manners that's, not usually seen in tech support. Hmm. All right, so let's see here. What else? We were talking about the Raspberry Pi, right? These are neat little toys, right? I mean, for $100 you can get a, you get a new computer basically, right? You can plug it into your TV, you can plug it into your monitor, you can plug a mouse, keyboard into it, things like that, right? And yeah, it's quite interesting, right? So let's go look at some of the hardware. Yeah, this is the new Raspberry Pi. It's $120 is what they're suggesting it, right? The big thing about it is it's got the 16 gigs of memory now, right? When I started playing with it, it was shit. I was happy to have 4 gigs on it. $100 make you holler. Yeah. The crazy thing about this little toy is that you can put a camera on it. You can put a USB camera on it. You can make it a security device. You can hook motion detectors to it. You can hook relays to it so you can turn lights on. You know, this is what I'd like to call a little Swiss Army knife, right, of computing power, right? So it's got a display, so you can use a mouse and a keyboard with it, like you know, you can connect it to the internet. You can run pretty powerful programs off of it. You can write pretty powerful programs for it too, right? I see you. I can see you in here over here now. Well, I thought I could. I thought I could. Our testing of 1 2. 1 2 1 2. Auto. Oh, auto. Yeah, I don't hear anything from you. Hello. Oh, hello. So, this little thing here allows you to connect a PCI M212 breaker 19er. Right. Oh, they decided to put a power button on. Right. So every other version of the Raspberry Pi except the Raspberry Pi 5 does not have a power button. You gotta handle that. Give me something else. No. Yeah, we can go with this. All right, so let me get back into the damn chats now. We sent everything. We sent everything. We're said hi to everybody that we're going to say hi to. Seems that if we're connected via computers, we're not having issues. If you connect in via cell phones, you're having issues. But we were just connected on a Jitsi Meet for an hour prior to this and had zero issues. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Debug ports, you got cases, you got a fan now because using the Raspberry Pi without a fan is taboo. Actually, it's not a good idea, right? You can get these things from all over the places, right? You can find them on Amazon, but they're fucking changing the prices and upselling those some bitches for way too much, right? So, there's a whole genre of these little computers, right? And these they're called single board computers, right? And I mean, fuck, you can even run SDRs off of them, software defined radios. No fucking problem, right? You can run, if you want to play your old Nintendo games, right? You can run a Nintendo emulator off of it, right? The crazy thing about the Raspberry Pi community is that there's a lot of software that's been, tailored to work with it. And you couldn't get shit during COVID. The motherfuckers during COVID, man, we shut down so much, right, that the vibrations that we were causing were noticeable on the earthquake detectors. Noticeable. $120, 16 gigs of memory. You're not gonna play you're not gonna play GTA on the damn thing. Although I think it's capable, right? But it's for a nice little home project computer that you can connect more different shit to it, right? And have your digital inputs and outputs. I mean, you don't get silly with it. You can build a damn cluster. I mean, just put a bunch of them in there. I mean, hook it to a switch, right? And then let them do clustered, right? And I might be sounding sarcastic with it, but if you're trying to actually learn how to cluster computers, right? Whether it's this little fucking Raspberry Pi thing, or whether it's a large fucking HP or Dell or fucking huge ass server that you're trying to cluster, right? The way that you do it on the Raspberry Pi is very similar to the way that you do it on these larger machines. You got a couple of different settings because of the networking and processor and shit, but you can learn how to set up your own clustered networks, right, with these Raspberry Pis, right? Right. Looks like it requires a little bit of cutting of the wires and soldering. Right. gives you instructions, and gives you pictures on what you might see when you're doing it. You know, holy shit. Right? Right. Host a Wi-Fi hotspot. That's pretty cool. Right. So you can make it your wireless router. Right. You can make it your cell phone. A lot of effort to make it your cell phone wireless router. Right. There you go. Block ads at home with a pile. Right? If nothing else, you buy the cheapest one you can and let it do this. Right? Right? Basically what it does is when it goes out and asks for advertisement1.com, motherfuckers like advertisement1.com is at 127.0.0.1, which is an internal IP address that doesn't go out to the internet, so you don't get advertisement.1. Right? You don't have to, you don't have to like go outside of your network. Right? They give you instructions on how to understand what the hell you're building. Right? Shit like this is what you'll paste into your Raspberry Pi when you're connected to it. Right? If you're trying to get into Linux, right? And you got an extra couple $100 burning a fucking hole in your pocket, right? You know, these little things are some pretty interesting devices. Right? Because if you blow it up, you just reload the damn OS on an SD card or a USB drive. Right? You know, and they've got plenty of instructions to get you to where you're trying to go. Right? You know, here's a little tiny one that you can put a freaking camera on that has Wi-Fi built into it. Right? Is it a keyboard? Is it a computer? It's both. Right? They built this little backside. Oh, they actually built the Raspberry Pi out that way. Interesting. So the first ones of these keyboards and shit that came out, they would have a ribbon on the Raspberry Pi that would connect to these ports, right? And they just finally got, I don't want to say just finally, but they got to just put it on the fucking board and make it into the keyboard itself. Right? Very cool shit. Very cool shit. So with everybody coming in, I want to extend it out again to let y'all know that you're more than welcome to ask questions. This isn't just me talking about Raspberry Pis or, you know, crazy little things like that. Are y'all awake? Did my chat die? I think y'all all just fell asleep with me talking. What's up, Kay? What's up, Kay? How are you, man? Appreciate you coming in. Guess my chat isn't frozen. Seems to be working. Right. Says they'll be making this son of a bitch until 2034. No, I wasn't saying anything. Wasn't saying anything at all. Appreciate you coming in and exposing. I just found that the seemed like the chat had crashed. Right. They've got all packs. Right. Comes with power, a book, tells you all kinds of different things. What's up, Dr. Evils? What's going on? How are you? So, these things are great little get into Linux, try to figure it out. Because if you're relying on Windows, okay, if you're relying on Windows and you think that Copilot thing is cool, it's not cool, man. Right? Microsoft has never been able to be trusted with your data. They have proven over time and time and time and time again. Right, so, you know, might be time to start looking at Linux. You're gonna lose some Windows features. You might be able to run the Windows program over in Linux, right? You know, and if you were gonna try to do that, right? Frickin' Bing always likes to fucking open a new channel. Right? So, it was originally an acronym. Wine is not an the Windows libraries to do its thing. Yeah. So, you know, these things could be a daily driver, like checking the internet, watching YouTube, shit like that. Right? Those Raspberry Pis could be a nice thing for it. Right? But this is where I would come to check and see if the Windows application could be ran. Right? You might be able to. Yeah. And so the other thing about Linux is it's like the 31 flavors of ice cream, right? I mean, there's so many different flavors, things like that, right? You know. Right. If I wasn't using Edge, right? Simple, lightweight distribution, right? Not for the faint of heart. Right. Might want to read up a little bit, right? But definitely a good one. I think it's RockyLinux.org. Right? You know. Oh shit, it's all good, Evils. Right, it's all good. At that point we all were. At one point we all were. Right? You know. Having the biggest thing is having somebody that'll actually encourage you to fuck it up. Right? Because it's been one of the things that everybody's been so worried about over the years is if I fuck it up, how do I fix it? Right? Not so much. I don't want it fucked up so I don't have to worry about getting it fixed. Because it's going to cost $100 goddamn just to get motherfucking Geek Squad to look at it. Right? So, you know. The thing that I am telling you is start looking at a way to migrate your shit from Windows to Linux. Right? go Google search, how do I switch from Windows to Linux? Right? And find you some articles to read. Right? We're going to go to google.com. Right? How to switch from Windows to Linux. Right? Get you some of this Reddit shit, right? This one's only 9 months old, so, you know, I mean, right? Come over here and grab you some. I know none of these guys, so, but, you know, PC Mag. They're showing Linux men here. They seem to think that Linux Mint is one. I use it right now. I'm using the LXE version of it, but so yeah. And the interesting thing about these companies that you take your shit to and allow them to work on it, right? You don't know if they're copying your shit. You don't, you know, there should be an inherent distrust with this, right? Because you're basically letting them rifle through your personal effects when you give them your computer, right? You're letting them, you know, you're letting them, the opportunity for them to go through your shit, right? You know, I'm all about catching child predators, but these cocksuckers were illegally searching people's computers, right? You know, you don't get to go rifling through the My Documents folder. It's none of your fucking business what's in there, right? So, I'm glad they caught the pedos, but I don't like the way that they did it, right? You know, and my thing is, you know, they give you this golden promise of, oh, we're here to help you, right? So, biggest thing I can tell you is don't be afraid to try, right? You know, there's a lot of Steam games that can be played on Linux. There's some that are not. But my thing is to say that Windows is not your friend, right? Windows is not, you know, now that it has AI built into it, I guarantee you that fucking thing is going to snitch, be the actual snitching software, right? And it's not about, you know, if you're not doing anything wrong bullshit. It's about, I bought my fucking computer, keep your shit in your fucking AI shit off of my computer. If I want it, I'll install it, right? You know, all this Copilot shit and all that was forced upon your computer, right? You know, everybody, you know, they're not just doing it in person. They're doing it in your digital life as well, right? You know, when you send your data to my servers, I tell you straight up, you're fucking A-right. I'm training my AI shit on your data, okay? Anything that you send to me, I'm gonna fucking train my shit on it, right? Straight up tell you that. You know, these motherfuckers, oh, well, you know, it's got its sandboxed off, and we never send data out from it. Does it have the ability? Well, of course it does. Right? You know, Windows is an opt-out world. You have to opt out of it. Linux, for the most part, you got to opt in. Right? Here's one that I get a lot of people going, do you know anything about Kali? Right? Kali Linux. This is used for penetration testing. This is used for checking to see if the security is as good as we think it is, or hope it is, or did we miss something? Do we need to help them update their shit? Right? Okay, so with any tool like that, right? With any hammer, with any hatchet, with any saw, you can use it to build a house, or you can use it to fuck somebody up with. Same thing with this Kali Linux. You can use it to build houses and shit like that, or you can use it to do some nefarious shit. The choice is yours, right? The thing about it is that if you want to learn how to do these pen testing and all this bullshit, it requires computers that you own, right? That you own, that you're testing against your shit, right? Because if you go out and try it with Microsoft or any of these other motherfuckers and you find a hole in their shit, you could go to jail for that. Trespassing upon computers is far worse than trespassing upon somebody's real land. Right? Yeah, so, and I mean, these are these kind of things, right, that you should put a little effort into it. A few Google searches, something. Right, because the personal computer is, your cell phone's already a good damn dog tag. The personal computer, yeah, it's just a whole nother wealth of information. Right. Right. And when I first came here, a lot of these words didn't mean jack shit to me. Didn't have any clue. But I came back and I read, and then the words that I was looking that I didn't understand, I searched them. Right? These tools are put out for the betterment of all society, all humans, right? You're not a hacker. You're not the negativity of the connotation of hacker just because you're curious, right? If you see how something works and you think that you can get around it, right? That's not, if you bought the device, right? And you're not trying to reconnect it back up to their network, right? You own it. Who the hell are they to tell you how to use it, right? Be like, hey, you just bought that car trailer, but you can't put a car on it. What? What? Real? Did you really just say that? Get the fuck out of here. Right? If you want to see how good you are on your knowledge, go take the test. If you really feel, actually, if you're going to get into this industry of penetration testing, I highly recommend you take the test. They're not for the weak of heart. You know, you need to understand a little bit about how this shit actually works, right? You know, they've got plenty of prep exams and stuff like that to help you understand what's going to be on it, right? But most of this, the pure question is how does it work? Why does it work? Right? Callie can help you explore it. And like I said, just make sure you're probing and exploring your own computers. Okay? No need in catching a felony because you were fucking around on somebody else's computer network. Right? You can get a lot of this shit cheap to get you into the basics. You know, doesn't have to be the latest and greatest. Right? Linux could probably give some new life into an old laptop. Right? Throw an SSD into it. Right? There's instructions for days. Right? Pick one and read it while you're on the shitter. All right. Canonical Ubuntu is another version, right? There's 31 flavors and there's no wrong one to use, right? Later, JD. Have a good one, John. All right, so you got Debian, which is another flavor. Right? Choose it because you like the damn icon. Choose it because you like. It doesn't really matter at the beginning of it, right? Because making the jump is the first part of it. Understanding what you need to do after making the jump is the next part of it. No worries, Guava. Right, we're definitely getting close to the end of this. We'll probably do it for another 15 minutes or so, and then we'll shut it down. Let you get into something else. But I'm gonna come over here and see about that. Not so much. Too much. Well, triumph on to the end of the stream. Right. If you haven't been to this site, you should go take a look at it. Right, you should go take a look. And you can search it. Yeah, so if you're clearing your console terminal window, clear. It's clear. CLEAR. Enter. This is just crazy. Fucking doxy. Yeah. You can definitely fall down some rabbit holes. Right. And again, the thing is, you know, talk to your friends, find a nerd. You know, don't be mad if they screwed it up because it was destined to be fucked up anyway. To figure out how to reload the operating system. Right. Most of us have a cell phone, so we can at least read instructions from that. Right. So, any other questions out in the chatters and everything like that? Oh yeah. It'll lead you to other interesting sites, which leads you to other interesting sites. Right? I mean, so the data's been out there for a long time. Nobody's just known how to fucking sort through it. There's a lot of options out there. You know, not the end of the world to know how to use the computers, right? Because I've always said and always will say, either you're controlling them or you're being controlled by them. You know, and that's usually how a lot of things go. Right? One of the last things that I'll tell you about Kali, right, is that ARMs are not the same thing as your PC computer, right? Like your big boy x86, right? There's a deep understanding that you need to have of the different architectures, right? At least know that there's multiple ones out there. I mean, these are just a whole list of pictures of the ones that do them. Yeah, Dr. Evils. What's up? What's up? What's up? West Coast, what's going on? Appreciate you, bro. Right, definitely can't stay on the 128 forever. I mean, you can still use it. You know, they've actually made hacks where you can actually connect it to the internet. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but it's available, right? Yeah. That's not. There's a guy that made a post about doing it. I'm telling him to get a 64 net, you know. Here's another interesting one. Let's go a fruit. Right. Right. Let's get into these little computers that are smaller. Right, that control shit. Right. Here's some nerd shit that they break it down for the 8-year-old to understand, right? I mean, there's some complicated subjects in here. I mean, here, I'll show you one. Right. Isn't that so cute? Right. The numbers look cool, but right. It's a little sensor. Right, it's a little sensor that can detect absolute orientation. It knows which way is down. Right? Same type of sensor that is used in your phone to know which way to orient the screen, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, you could take, and this is the same sensor, right? Same sensor, just smaller board. MP280. QT boards, blah blah blah. Plus, oh, nice. Okay, so they've added a little extra chip to the damn thing, but whatever. Right? It's the size of a quarter. Right? $30. $30 for the sensor. Right? It's an expensive sensor. Right? But for what you get for it, it's worth it. Right? Come to their learn section, right? Right. Make all kinds of interesting shit. It's interesting to use the Raspberry Pi in a 2-button mouse looking thing. How cute. There's just so many different types of projects, right? You know, somebody touches your unicorn horn and it changes colors. Right? Here you go. I'll show you a little computer. Here. That's a DAC. That's a computer. Not in the sense that you think of it, but yeah, it's a computer. Right. Let's see here. What we got here? I want. Here we go. We'll go look for ESP. Let's go 32. See what they got. Yeah, so you can control a display screen. You can make your own version of a Game Boy with this fucker, with this as the processor, main processor port. It has Wi-Fi built into it. Right. Let's see here if I see something that. What is this one? Yeah. They have this thing called a matrix portal that you can plug into it. Right, and that's got an ESP32 on it right there. This is all power, I don't know, fucking communications to the pins. Anyway, there is so much crazy shit you can do with it, right? And she's just shining a piece of plastic, or they're just shining a piece of plastic in front of it.
Matrix portal.
And the Matrix portal is the little computer that allows you to hook a bunch of them together, right? So, and there's all kinds of crazy shit you can do with a set of LEDs like that, right? Because now you have, like I said, a matrix, and if you don't know what a matrix is, that's an X and a Y, right? And you know, some of these are, I think, 80 by 60. How many fucking LEDs is on this fucking panel? Uh, 64 by 64. Right at the 2mm pitch. And what that means is 2 millimeters is the distance between each of the LEDs that change colors. Right. And so they basically have a device on this that can detect rotation. Right. You can get these at 64 by 128. Again, yeah, you know, with these little projects, you can let the smoke out of them. Right, and it's really hard to put it back in there. So we're going to throw it back out there one more time to you guys and gals. Y'all got any questions about any of the nerd shit you've seen today? Now would be the time to ask it, because we're getting close to that time. Right, we're getting close to that time. Looks like we got some stuff starting to pop off in Denver as well. Well, I want to say pop off, but we've got 3 channels live on it. Well, let's get us a multi-stream going. The last 15. What else today? Let's see here. We're gonna do. Right. I'll copy that link right there. Give me a second. I'm working on it.
It's fucking ridiculous. Can I get your badge number? If somebody did that to you, would you think it was funny? Yes, you had a smirk on your fucking face.
Station.
Right.
4 bays.
He sat back here and did it.
Brush resources into there, so water tankers, water tenders,
Oh,
brush trucks. You know, that's kind of our urban interface area out there. So once this building is in design, we'll talk to operations chief back
Can I
there,
get your
Deputy
name?
Chief Rivera and his team, see what we think is best
And your
to
bedroom?
move the resources and deploy them to the proper station. Once the
Sorry about
station's
that.
built,
I think everybody should just stand down. Yeah, you should get the fuck out of here.
that's right. As a matter of fact,
Fucking
we're
blue line gang shit.
We're going to start hiring for that fire station here this summer.
Hey,
Our
hello.
goal is we go in phases.
Welcome in,
Try
everybody.
to hire in smaller groups. So the 3-year build up to open and do exactly what we did with the fire station in Duffy's area, and it worked really well. It's partnership again with finance and budget.
Fucking
And
did
we hope
it
to
in front of
continue to do
him.
that.
Right in front of him.
When you say you're
And he's
hiring,
fucking just standing here with his fucking
benefits
smirk and
of
everything. You should
hiring.
get the fuck out of here. You literally should get the fuck out of my
again,
face.
great question. So it probably takes Chief Worrell back there. I got all the chiefs here tonight.
Yeah, you need to do something.
Chief Worrell manages most of
Shit
the
out of here.
recruitments for us, and he would tell you.
Get the fuck out of here.
Typically start every year applications.
It's an interesting route. We're in front of the
All right,
Supreme
so we're
Court
back at
now in the
front.
Denver Public Library.
One, two, three, four, five.
This is the library. The library just got renovated. It opened up like I think a couple months ago at the beginning of the year.
Before I got to go live, a state trooper said, "If you're not a cop, get out of directed traffic in the street." That was funny. See Donald in there? Orange potato right there.
Here's the link to.
So this is one of the differences in this organizational protest.
See that sign?
There's
And
a
eat 'em by the
vehicle.
pussy. That's hilarious.
Paces the people. One of the reasons that early traffic shutdown is necessary. I'm gonna set you down for a minute, folks.
There's the links. There's the links. There's the links to everybody that's streaming in Denver right now. Right. Got them going on the multi-pack. We dropped you the multi-pack link. I dropped you the individual links for each of the channels. We got Lady Liberty in the upper left. We got Amazing Awesomicity in the upper right. We got Cut the Plastic in the bottom left. Right. Want to wish y'all a happy Saturday. Wonderful Saturday. I'm going to stop this music. And we're going to give you some of this as we walk out.
You only wanna scan our faces, track every move, but when the table's turned, they don't approve. Big brother's eyes, but now we got receipts. Expose the badge numbers out on these streets. Facial recognition, what's the game plan? Catching us slipping but afraid of the same scan. They want control, but tech's a double edge. Cops in the system, now they on the ledge. Profiling us, yeah, they thought it was sweet, until the AI started taking their seats. ID the badge, no mask, they can't hide. Transparency cuts deep, flips the tide. What could go wrong when a system fights back? Now the watchers get rocks, feel the heat in the trap. You built the machine, now you're caught in the storm. Facial ID, yo, what could go wrong? Caught on the cam, yo, you set the precedent. Accountability hits, now you hesitate. Eyes in the sky, don't lie for the public, but now they mad when the truth gets published. Surveillance state, welcome to the same zone. Finger on the trigger, now they fear their own phone. You tagged us all, made a digital cage. Now the ops get a taste of the very same rage. They wanna call it justice, but it's just control. Till the script flips back, now they duck patrols. Every face, every badge, no escape in sight. You built this monster, now it owns the night. What's the excuse? It's just for safety? Then why the panic when the neck gets shaky? Data don't care about your rank or your shield. Expose the truth when the cards are revealed. Accountable now, we're breaking the chain. The tech you abuse brings justice in the frame. A cop's just a man with a name and a face. So what could go wrong? The truth's on the case. What could go wrong when the system fights back? Now the watchers get watched, feel the heat in the trap. You built the machine, now you're caught in the storm. Facial ID, yo, what could go wrong? No lies, no disguise, just the facts on blast. Technology's here and the die's been cast. You thought you were safe behind that badge's stronghold, but every face in the database breaks the mold. What could go wrong? Now you already know. Facial ID's the fire, let the truth show. What could